Hey guys, what's up? Noah the Nintendo Nerd here, and I'm going to be giving my live reactions to the latest Super Smash Bros. Nintendo Direct that was just on a couple minutes ago. Filming this right now, so the ideas are fresh in my mind, and holy crap, you guys. Holy crap. This was amazing. I loved it. I loved every minute. Pure awesomeness. Okay, so the first big thing was the release date. Super Smash Bros. On 3DS is coming out this summer, and then Super Smash Bros. On Wii U is coming out this holiday. Awesome for me, for hardcore Nintendo fans, having that 3DS version earlier, so we only had to wait a few months. Summer is so close, and just 2, 3, 4 months we'll be playing Super Smash Bros. On our 3DSs. That blows my mind, and I cannot wait. But I can't help but thinking that is kind of a bad idea to help sell the Wii U. See, Super Smash Bros. And Mario Kart, these are huge Wii U sellers. And having the 3DS version come before the Wii U version, people who don't already own a Wii U, they're going to be like, well, why should I buy the Wii U for the Smash Bros. Version if I have it on my 3DS? I think that could, some people really, people who are watching this now, hardcore fans, smart when it comes to video games, they understand, well, no, they're different, you're going to want to get both, but some people think, well, I have it on my 3DS, so why do I want to go spend another 300 something bucks to play it on my Wii U? That might hurt, it will have some sort of effect on that, for sure. But right now, I don't care, because we get it in the summer, we get to replace the 3DS version, I don't care, I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing. Then they talk about the stages, so as we already knew, the 3DS and the Wii U version will have separate stages, and each one corresponding, so like 3DS will have handheld game stages, and then Wii U will have the main series home console stages. We already knew about that, but that's still awesome to see. We saw some new stages on the 3DS. We saw Rainbow Road, which looks awesome. Really, I think I saw, the different planets. I think it was mostly the Mario Kart 7 version of Rainbow Road. It looks like a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to play on all these new stages. I can't think of all of them right now. We saw more of the 3D Land stage, which looked cool. The living room stage from the Nintendogs. Still, they all look cool, and I just cannot wait to play in them. Okay, here's the big one: online play. I think they fixed it. From going on what we saw today, I think the online is going to be perfect. Now, you may remember the Brawl online. It was shitty. It was really bad. Constant lag. Anonymous people. Maybe there was a way to change it when you're playing anonymously with tons of people, but you only have the 2-minute battle option, which really pissed me off because I don't like 2-minute battles. I like stock battles the most, and having that time limit, and then you feel like you're all rushed and you're playing with these people who are so much better than you, and some people just target you over and over and over again. People are stupid. They do that stuff. And they address that here. They're going to be fixing that. No more anonymous play. You will be showing your NNIDs, which is perfect. You already expected this with this generation, but it's going to be awesome. Do I need to have a counter for how many times I'm going to be saying this is going to be awesome? I think I've seen it like 20 times already. It's going to be awesome. When you're playing online not with friends, you have 2 different options: for fun and for glory. So for fun, you're going to be playing with items, any stage except Final Destination items, and you don't get to choose which stage. It's just randomly picked, and it'll only keep track of your wins and not your losses, which will come into play later. And then for glory is Final Destination only, no items. It's just what I like. Tournaments and stuff. That's how we like to play, with no items, just straight up brawling, and it's gonna be awesome. I need to stop myself from saying that. It's seeming annoying. And then also for glory mode, they count your wins and losses. So it's like hardcore. If you really think you're on top of your game, you want to raise your ranking, you play that mode, and it's perfect, dude. Sakurai, it's awesome. And then they showed that every stage is going to have a Final Destination mode. So instead of all the distractions, all the obstacles, every stage will also have a Final Destination mode, where it's just a flat stage, but you still see the scenery and the music. Thank you! Thank you! This is genius! And then they went on to the Global Smash Power, which is their ranking sort. So it's not just like a huge ranking out of the millions of people who are going to be playing. You get this, it's like, how does it go? I think it's like, it counts for your solo play, and then it says you're better than this many people in the world or something. I'm not entirely sure. I'll be looking it up later. If you want more info, there's, you can find it everywhere. This is all over the internet right now. The items were cool. We saw, I'm trying to think of the ones I remember. There's a steel diver gun, which I think is kind of like you get to control the torpedo like you could with Snake's missile launcher thing and Samus's missiles in Brawl, something like that. So everybody kind of has a chance to have something like that now. Oh, bomb shoes! Bomb shoes are perfect for this game. I didn't even think that didn't even come to my mind. Like, bomb shoes is perfect in this sort of game. I'm sure I'm missing tons of items. I just can't think of them on the top of my head right now. And items aren't too important to me, so I'm just gonna kind of move on. The assist trophies. I love assist trophies, and they're bringing back a lot of cool ones, and they're adding some new ones too. Skull Kid. I love Skull Kid, and he's gonna kind of be like works like how Palkia and Dialga did in Spear Pillar from Brawl. He'll turn the stage upside down and do all sort of wacky stuff. It looks awesome. Isabelle from Animal Crossing New Leaf. I've been talking about that on Twitter. I was like, Isabelle needs to be an assist trophy. It's perfect. They're doing it. It looks awesome. Mother Brain will just like land on the stage and shoot out rainbow beams like in Super Metroid. Dude! Midnight is an assist trophy. Dude! Dark Samus. Dude! Okay, I'm sorry. That was a lot of dudes. I love Hurley. Okay, then I went into Pokeballs. I've always loved Pokeballs in the Smash Brothers series. I like having like Pokeball Wars where you just two fighters go on separate sides of the screen and just throw Pokeballs at each other. It's a lot of fun, and they're adding a lot of cool new Pokemon now they have 2 different new generations to pick from. So like if you're gonna find a really rare Pokemon, it'll come out as a Master Ball. It's this little additions that just look so awesome. There'll be Arceus, and he'll shoot out, kind of go God mode in everybody since he's a god. Fennekin, that looks awesome. Meloetta, Go-Go, that's all I can think of right now. Let's get on to the most awesome stuff. Can you have a bigger vocabulary, dude? Most awesome. Come on. Returning fighters. The big change. Now, characters that had alternate forms, so Sheik and Zelda, Samus, Zero Suit Samus, no more changing forms in the middle of battle. They're still in the game, but they're their own character. Dude, that's kind of awesome. Early today, I was just talking about how I can't wait to see how Zero Suit Samus is, and then he talks about Samus, and then he's like, wait, where's Zero Suit Samus? He's like, sorry, Zero Suit Samus, it's not going to be here. And then just like for 2 seconds, I was like, dude, shit. And then he's like, just kidding, she's back, and she's cooler than ever. And she has these jet boots now, or, like jet boot fit. She kind of flies around, and she looks awesome. She doesn't really look like how she did in the other M, just kind of like a sort of hybrid. Maybe that's what she'll look like in the next Metroid game, which they need to hurry up on. It's so awesome. Zelda without Sheik now. She uses her Phantom Guard thing from Spirit Tracks and for her left right B move, so like she'll do this and then like throw out a guard, and it can use her defensive and attack. It's awesome. Lucario can now Mega Evolve into Mega Lucario. Dude! And they announced that Yoshi's back. You're the Yosh, baby! Pit had some changes, and the most notable change for Pit was that his final smash is no longer Palutena's army or whatever. It's his, 3 Guardians of Light, the 3 sacred items he gets at the end of Kid Icarus Uprising. Which leads me to think, if they're taking out the move that had Palutena in it, I think now, more than ever, there's a very, very good chance that Palutena is going to be joining the fight. And I really hope that happens. Palutena actually happens to be my 2nd favorite Nintendo character of all time. Yeah, kind of crazy, but just she cracked me up in Kid Icarus Uprising, and I just instantly fell in love with her. Kirby's side B hammer can now charge, which is just it made sense. I always thought it always felt off how you would not be able to charge it. It's like that just makes sense, and they're doing it this time, and it looks awesome. Little Mac though, it looks like he'll be really interesting to use. So he's just super weak when it comes to air fighting and stuff like that. He needs to stay on the ground. His recovery attack is really lame, and he has like KO meter can charge up, and then he can do an instant KO when that gets charged up. Dude, that's kind of awesome. And then Sakurai talked about how there's going to be these mysterious special moves, which basically means when you're playing with online with your friends, not anonymously, but with your friends, or just couch co-op, you can customize your moves. And he did not go into much detail about that, but he said they'll touch on that later on, because I think that's going to be pretty huge when we find out how big it is. I mean, customizing your attacks, dude, that's pretty serious. Oh, and can I just comment on how Mega Man is still blowing my mind, the fact that he's actually in the game. So you might have seen my live reaction from when he was first revealed. Yeah, inside, that reaction is still going on. Just seeing him there is like, dude! Finally, if you know what I mean, they talked about Smash Run, which is a version only in the 3DS version. It's kind of like, 4 players start in a huge map, and they're fighting, AI enemies, like, not each other, AI enemies, and these AI enemies are like what you would find in the Subspace Emissary from Brawl. And most notably, this is probably small for some people, but dude, the Kremlings were in there. That's the first time we've seen the Kremlings in like forever, and I went wild. You fight through there, and then you gain these like little different points that some will increase your speed, or your jump, or your attack, or your items and stuff like that. And then at the very end, you all come together and you do a brawl with all these different additions that you found throughout the stage. It looks like it'll be really cool to try, and I can't wait to try it this summer in a few months. And dude, that's just way too awesome. And to sum that up, that was about it. But then, at the very end, you know they weren't gonna go a whole 40 minutes without revealing a new character in this thing. We all knew it, and it came at the very end. They showed off all the new fighters, and then at the very end, we see Pokemon. Just Pokemon everywhere. Pokemon for days. You see Pikachu, and you see Charizard. Charizard joins the battle once again. So it's like, oh, Charizard and just him by himself, not with the Pokemon trainer. Makes sense, because most of us, we just used Charizard the whole time when we were using Pokemon Trainer and Brawl. I mean, he was the best one out of all of them. It's clearly. So I was like, okay, Charizard's back, this is cool, but this isn't a brand new character. And then they showed a water beam thing charging. I was like, who's this? And I was like, going through my head, like, okay, so many water Pokemon. For a moment there, I thought it was a Mewtwo, but like, no, that's clearly water. It can't be an aura. And then they closed up on this like tree branch. They see a frog. Greninja splashes into the battle. Dude! Greninja is a fighter. That is awesome. I didn't use Greninja in X and Y, but he looks like he makes for a great fighter, dude. He's this water frog ninja. How more awesome can you get than that, dude? It's just so awesome. I'm making a fool of myself for how many times I'm saying awesome. I'm gonna have a counter at the end of this video, I swear. How many times did I say awesome? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Greninja is a great addition as a fighter. It's, dude! That's all I'm gonna say for now, because I'm still kind of like picking up pieces of my brain because it was just blown away from all the new info. Yeah, they may only have only showed one character, but they revealed so much more info. 3DS version is coming out this summer, people. Come on. That's all I have to say about this amazing Smash Bros. Direct. April 8th. Dude. This was awesome. What do you guys think about this? Come on, leave me some comments down below. What did you think about this amazing, awesome Direct? What characters are you looking forward to? I have tons of characters. I'll probably make a video about that in the future. What characters I would like to see. What are you most excited about? There's so many things to be excited about. What are you most excited about? Leave me a comment down below. If you're new to my channel and like what you saw here, this channel's pretty awesome, so you might want to subscribe, which you can find the link down below. Find out when I upload new videos. I plan on having April be a really, really cool month for this channel. I'm going to be picking up the slack that I've had for the last few months. I think it's going to be a great month, so get ready. This is just a taste, man. This video is just so amazing. Ugh, you have not seen anything yet. As always, you can find me on Twitter at @NoTheNerd. I'm always talking to you guys on there. It's a lot of fun. And that's about it for now, you guys. So, up next is, for sure, the Tropical Freeze review. And you're going to love it. So, until next time, you guys, take it easy.